person called again. It's like, fuck, why are you calling me? I said, I will talk to you when I get home. Was I not clear enough? I will talk to you when I get home. Am I home? Nope. So then why are we talking? Why are you fucking up my video, right? Okay, so I don't even know so I left off with jobs. So 13, job, okay? Well, when I turned 14, and my grandmother was like, yeah, no, you're not coming back in the summer, because I was a handful, right? I was a teenager, and I was pissed. I was pissed because my parents moved from California to Montana, okay? Yeah, I'm mad. So I retaliated and, did some stupid shit, right? So I was a handful, and she was like, no more. So then there went my summer job, right? So now I'm 13, so I have to go through 14 and 15. So now I'm 15, okay? And at 15 and a half, you get your driver's permit. And I was already like, let's do this, okay? Because we lived 12 miles out of town, and it was a hassle to get home after school because I was a cheerleader, so I had to wait until 8 o'clock to go home with my mother every night because she was a librarian. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, the second that I turned 16, first of all, I already had a car because it was in the driveway. Now, I couldn't drive it legally, okay, because I didn't have my license yet, but on my 16th birthday, guess where I was? Yeah, you're right. I was at the DMV, okay, taking my driver's test. I already knew how to drive. I already did my practicing. I learned how to drive on snow-packed roads. I was getting my driver's license so I could have freedom to work. I already had a job lined up. I started on my 16th birthday, and I was in my car driving to my job on my 16th birthday because I've been working on getting that job since I was 15. I would go in, and it was Arctic Circle, and I would go in like probably 4 times a week, and they were like, Jesus, she's here again. Hey, hi. Yeah, so we're not hiring yet. And I was like, okay, but you still have my application on file? Yes, we do. Who is this person? Right? So finally, after I don't even know how many months, probably 10, like I'm just wanting to line things up. He gave me an interview. Okay, so in my interview, I have to count back change. Do you know what that means? Okay, I'll tell you. That means, let's say the total is $2.64, and they give me a $5 bill. I have to do this. 264, 65, 70, 75, and 3, meaning like the dimes and the nickel, right? 3, 4, 5. That's counting back change. Well, I didn't know how to do that, and nobody told me that they were going to ask me that in the interview, or I would have known how to do it, obviously. So I didn't understand what the hell he was talking about. And when I try to teach that concept to my friends or the people that I were training when I was a cocktail waitress, they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or even when I would get back change when I was working at the farmer's market in as a festival hair fairy, and they gave me cash, I would count back change. Of course, there wasn't dimes and nickels, right? But there was 3, 4, 5, 5 is 10, 10 is 20. And they'd be like, huh? So maybe a lot of people don't know how to count back change, because a lot of places just like, okay, it's 264, 5, it's ding, you're gonna give that back to the person whatever amount of money, and they just hand it to you. Well, I don't do it that way because I learned it from Sam from Arctic Circle. He was my boss. So anyways, back to the interview. So during the interview, I don't know what I'm trying to grasp it, and he is so charming and sweet. He had this sweet smile, and he's like, no, okay, this is how you do it. And so we would go back, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm just not getting it, but I know that I can, and I'll practice. And he's like, I'm sure you'll get it. That's great. Okay, so you're turning 16 on November 5th. Yes. All right. So we're gonna have Anne, his wife, the other owner. We're gonna have Anne measure you for your uniform, and I was like, I got the job. Okay. I wanted freedom. I knew my way to freedom was to have a job so I could pay for gas in my car. Now, my parents bought me my car. Of course they did, because they didn't want to drive me around at all hours going all these different places, right? It's like, Gigi has a car. She has a car, and she's turning 16 next year. She'll have a car, but she has to pay for her insurance. She has to pay for her gas, right? So I'm doing what my parents did for me, right? And that is, we want our daughter to launch. We want them to launch. But along the way comes lessons, okay? And yeah, they're not easy. Lessons for me aren't fucking easy, right? You know, falling on my ass isn't easy. I'm like, somebody please help me out. And then they help me up. I get up. I'm like, thank you for the help. Okay, now, I dust myself off. I'm like, okay, what needs to happen? Because I had no other choice than to be self-sufficient. And let me tell you something, honey. When you don't have a choice, you figure shit out. It's like when I was in Europe. I don't speak the language, but I know that I need to get from point A to point B, and I'm gonna get there, okay? Not nobody, but there were people that spoke English, but sometimes I'm not gonna trust you. You have to figure it out for yourself. You figure out how to get on the bus or on the cab or you get to the airport. You figure it out. I would sit down and I would study the map and I'd figure out how to get from point A to point B. My daughter does the same thing. She wants to get to her friend's house and I'm at work. Guess what? She's on the bus, figuring out the routes. Why? Because she wants to get there. She wants to get there. So what is she going to do? Figure it out. Okay, that's the best thing that I could ask for. Just like her grades, she will figure it out. She will figure it out. Because guess what? You have to pass high school. Come on, hello. You know, without a high school education, you're not going to get shit, okay? And then your choice to go to college. Absolutely, you're going to college. College is a blast. It's a blast. If I could be in college every single day of my life until I die, I would be. And I'm going to. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I'm definitely going to take marketing. I'm going to take business. I'm going to take a dance class at Santa Monica College because it's like $12 a unit. So for the entire, I think it's like 18 weeks, it ends up being like $30 or something like that. I mean, that's a great price. And you're there, you're meeting people, and you know, yeah, I might be the oldest one. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'll be the mommy of the, you know, and help the little babies. That's awesome that I can do that. And I want to do that. It's fun. Makes me feel good that I can give back. So, age doesn't matter, okay? And this is geared, you know, this is aimed towards all of the people that want to learn something, right? You want to learn how to add 1 + 1. Go to Santa Monica College, okay? You just have to be early. And, you know, sometimes if the class is closed, that's fine. Crash it. You just show up. I know you're full, and that's fine, but I'm just going to sit in the back. Okay, and then finally they're just like, Jesus, she's really serious about taking this class. Here, give me your paper. I mean, I've already seen you 6 times. I might as well make it official. And boom, there you're in. You know, persistence is a lot in this world. You have to be persistent and you have to follow through. If those are the words of this video, then that would be the words. It's like, you gotta make shit happen for yourself, be persistent in something that you want, and follow through it. And I promise you, based on those 3 words, you will get to where you need to be. You will. There's no way that you won't. Do you understand that? Persistence means you're a thorn in somebody's side sometimes. I've had to be so persistent in some of my jobs, getting some of my jobs. It was almost, they were almost like offended, right? They were like, I said we weren't hiring and she's here again. What is she not, he's like, are you okay? You know, like, I mean, like, you know, you're not special needs or anything, right? Not that they're, you know, and they get jobs too, okay? So by no means am I discounting special needs, because they're the gifts that we get. Their lights. If you can be around a special needs person, your life will fucking change. They're amazing. I grew up around them and they were amazing. That's how my mother and father met. Was in a school and in a home that housed these angels. So I got the blessing to be around the most unique, amazing human beings ever. Okay? And that's one of the people that I donate my time to, with the special needs. Like, do you want me to come over and do your hair? Absolutely. Come over, do all their hair. Make them feel beautiful. Some of them don't even know how to brush their hair. It's like, I mean, I'll brush it for you every day if I could, but no, I want to teach you how to brush your own hair. And that is so fulfilling. Okay, so I probably have gone over so many, we're almost at 10 minutes. A lot of things I covered in this video, but they're all important, they're all heartfelt. I don't know how I'll divide this segment up. Maybe I'll just upload the whole thing and it'll just be, the taglines will be A whole lot of shit. Watch it. Tell me what you think. But your takeaways would be raising your child. You want to raise them to want to do it for themselves, right? Because you're not going to always be there. You're not. Let's be real. You want your kids to fucking launch, man. Go, right? I mean, I personally would love to travel the world with her, but I don't think she's gonna want that, right? She's gonna be like, yeah, I just don't want you to be my best friend. I kind of want, not you. So again, persistence, right? Get a vision. What are you passionate about? What sets your soul on fire? Figure that out, and then Google it and find out everything that comes with it, so you can go make that shit happen. Okay? But I can't make it happen for you. Somebody else can't make it happen for you. Yeah, you might get a few doors opened, right? Through the people that you ask. It's like, listen, I need a job. Who's hiring? Keep that reputation of yours. Keep it reliable, so friends want to suggest you for the position that maybe their friends are hiring or what have you. Because I'm not gonna be like, hey, I have this friend who's like, she oversleeps. I'm not gonna be like, I have this friend, she'd be great for the position, because then it falls back on you, right? So, and I'm talking to you personally, right? Keep your reputation reliable, okay? Because reliability is a lot. Sometimes the person that gets hired is the reliable one. It's the one that follows through. It's the one that calls back. It's the one that shows back up again and fills out another application, versus the person that doesn't answer their phone when their future employer is calling them and saying, well, I wanted to set up an interview, but you didn't call me back or answer the phone, so I guess that's an indication that you're probably not going to answer the phone when we want you to fill in for a position or what have you. You get where I'm going with this, right? Excuse me. All right, that's it. I'm done. Okay, I'm done ranting. All right, well, have an amazing rest of the day. I'm going home right now to cook filet mignon and spend some time